Thank you for your purchase of a Drill Doctor twist and spade bit sharpening system. This instructional video will teach you how to use your new tool and get great results. To start, we'll quickly run through how to sharpen a spade bit and then follow with more detailed instructions. This is the spade bit holder with bit lock lever. This is the wheel adjustment slider. This is the sharpening trigger. This is the clutch drive system for engaging the grinding wheel. This is the sharpening port. This is the lever to loosen the sharpening port to change the angle. This is the small bit collet. This is the grinding wheel. This is the grinding wheel guard. This is the power switch. To align your spade bit, first move the bit lock lever to the loose position, then insert the shaft of the spade bit through the front of the bit holder. Pull the shaft of the spade bit until it's fully seated in the bit holder as shown. Now place the spade bit holder into the sharpening port using the single white lines as a reference. Slide the wheel adjustment slider to the left. Now slide the spade bit holder forward until it stops, using the double white lines as a reference. Push the shaft of the spade bit forward until the bit flat makes firm contact with the grinding wheel. Flip the bit lock lever to secure the spade bit. Slide the wheel adjustment slider to the right so the grinding wheel makes contact with the tip of the spade bit. The bit is now aligned and we're ready to sharpen. First, pull the spade bit holder back until it stops using the single white lines as a reference. When you turn the power on, the motor will be running, but the sharpening wheel will not be engaged. Push down on the sharpening module to engage the clutch drive system. While keeping the clutch drive engaged, slowly push the spade bit holder forward until it stops. You will now be grinding your spade bit. Keep the clutch engaged and pull the sharpening trigger to move the wheel to the left to grind the flat of the bit. Please note, if you have a spade bit with a spur at the outer edge, you'll need to stop moving the grinding wheel to the left or you risk grinding the spur off. To sharpen the other side, simply flip the bit holder in the sharpening port and repeat the same steps. I'll now show you how it's done with the power on. To sharpen small spear point style spade bits, you will need to use the small bit collet. You may also need to adjust the angle of the sharpening port to accommodate the angle of the bit. Insert the drill bit through the back of the small bit collet. Then insert both the small bit collet and drill bit into the bit holder. Now insert the bit holder into the sharpening port. You may need to adjust the angle of the sharpening port to match the point angle on the drill bit. Follow these steps to sharpen a screw tip type spade bit. The only difference when sharpening a screw tip type spade bit is during the alignment process. Be sure to set the grinding wheel outside of the screw tip, otherwise you risk grinding them off during sharpening. Follow these steps to adjust the sharpening port angle for sharpening some types of spade bits. To adjust the angle of the sharpening port, first loosen the angle adjustment lever, then slide the sharpening port to the right. Align the flat of the drill bit against the sharpening wheel. Now with your bit properly aligned, sharpen as you would a normal spade bit. Now we're going to quickly run through how to sharpen a twist bit and follow with more detailed instructions. This is the twist bit chuck. These are your alignment fingers. This is your alignment triangle. This is your single and double sharpening guide marks. And this is the cam. This is the chuck knob for tightening or loosening the chuck. This is the alignment port. Note the white triangle that lines up with the white triangle during alignment on your chuck. This is your sharpening port. This is your cam guide pin that aligns with the double or single white lines on the chuck during sharpening. This is the power switch, and this is the wheel access cover. Insert the drill bit into the front of the chuck. Snug the bit, but leave it loose enough to slide. Now insert the chuck into the alignment port, aligning the white triangles, and push firmly until the chuck stops in the alignment port. Push the drill bit forward until it stops at the bit stop plate. Turn the drill bit clockwise until the leading edge stops against the alignment finger on the chuck. Now fully tighten the bit in the chuck, and we're ready to sharpen. To sharpen, line up the single white sharpening guide mark with the cam pin in the sharpening port. Turn clockwise from the single white line to the double white line, making an even number of rotations. A 3/8 drill bit should take 8 to 12 half turns. A 1/2 inch drill bit should take 16 to 20 half turns. Follow these simple steps for sharpening a masonry bit. When aligning a masonry bit, insert the bit through the front of the chuck. Then align the carbide insert so it rests on top of the alignment fingers on the chuck. To sharpen, align the white triangle on the chuck with the cam pin in the sharpening port. Plunge the bit into the port. Do not make rotations like you would with a standard twist bit. Rotate to the other white triangle and plunge the bit again. Thank you for taking the time to watch this instructional video. If you have any questions or comments, please call one of our technical service representatives or visit our website.